Hello people, welcome to Asian Talk. As somebody who's been through this journey, I wanted to share more about CPT, OPT, H1B, and later how do you find your career in the US? Anything that F1 students might care about. In a previous video, I shared about OPT applications, so make sure you watch this video before you head to the next one to see how do you apply for OPT. OPT, Optional Practical Trainings, allows F1 students to be fully employed in the US for a maximum of 3 years. Losing your OPT opportunity could be very frustrating because not only do you lose the benefit of studying in the US, getting your OPT rejected could also lead to F1 CVIS termination, which you have to leave the country in the worst case scenario. So today I'm going to share the top 5 common reasons people get rejected of their OPT application. First, if you study in the US for less than 1 year, even if you get a graduate degree, you might not be qualified for OPT application. Some people went to a program within 1 year to get a quicker degree and then go to work or get money as soon as possible. You can still get OPT if you went to another program, non-master's degrees, prior to this in the US. However, if you just got to the US as an initial F1 student, completing a degree within 1 year would not give you the opportunity to have OPT. What if your master's program is shorter and you completed all the courses already? You want to contact your school academic advisor. Ask them if you can take some extra courses to graduate in the next term or so, then understand your OPT situation and they will pretty much support you if they can. Second is a very common mistakes people make all the time, so pay attention to this. During the early stages of your OPT application, you were supposed to request a new I-20 from your academic and DSO departments. Once you get the I-20, please submit it with the rest of the documents to USCIS within the 30 days. Funny story, when I was applying for my OPT, I received my I-20 and then I thought I could start working with that I-20 from the school. Then I felt a little bit off. I didn't really pay any fees and I didn't really went to the USCIS website for applications. So I had a meeting with my school DSO and she later told me the whole process of OPT applications. It was then I realized I was halfway through my OPT application. My I-20 has passed the 30 days mark, meaning that it's not valid for USCIS anymore. So I have to request another I-20 from my school DSO and submit my application to USCIS shortly after. If I didn't know about this 30-day rule, I will pretty much be rejected for my OPT. So make sure you learn about OPT applications in these videos regarding all the steps. Third, apply past deadline. Just like I said, people and schools make mistakes all the time. It is fine, but you always have to keep the timeline in mind. You can only apply for post-completion OPT before the 90 days of your graduation, all the way to 60 days after your graduation. So my advice would be always start early. Do not procrastinate. Start your preparation and reach out to your school 3 months prior to your graduation to get your I-20. That will give you about 5 months for your whole OPT applications, so you don't have to worry about the deadline. Plus, you need to get your EAD card mailed to you before you can start any jobs. So start your application as soon as possible. You give you the chance to start working at the time that you wanted to. Fourth, missing signatures. Since the start of the pandemic, universities are allowed to issue digital I-20s to their students, and you will need to print each one of all of your I-20s out, sign by hand, and also check if your school DSO signatures is on there. E-signature is not allowed in this scenario. Last, unsuccessful payments. This is the worst thing I see people complain on Reddit a lot about their credit card getting rejected, and later found out the whole application was declined by USCIS by mail. I recommend using a debit card or directly your bank account for payment. After you paid, remember to double check with your bank to see if the payment was processed. If the payment wasn't processed within a week, please contact USCIS of their live support or send them an email to see if you have to apply again. Here it is, the top reasons of OPT rejection. Please subscribe and like if you find this content helpful. Please let me know if there's anything particular about OPT you wanted to know about. And congratulations to those who's about to graduate and start their new journey. I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.